Hello, hello, my sweet friends. Maggie here. It's time to start on this little golden book, the night before Christmas. This is my second video today. This video will go up in the morning. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. But I thought we would just go ahead and get started. I don't really have any shout outs since I read them this morning. But I do want to read God's Word. What did I do with God's Word? I keep saying I'm going to put it in the same spot every day, but somehow it just has legs and walks to a different spot. So there you go. No, not really. It's just me setting it down and covering it up with something. All right, so all things are yours, and ye are Christ, and Christ is God's. 1 Corinthians 3:21 and 23. All things are yours, and ye are Christ, and Christ is God's. Wow. Delight thyself in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of thine heart. Psalms 37:4. Oh, that's true, true, true. All right. So the problems with this little golden book are not horrible, but there was this sticker up on here, and I tried to get it off. I tried everything to get off, and the outer portion of it did come, but whatever was actually stuck to the page was not coming off. I tried a wet wipe. I finally tried some glue be gone, which is what caused me another problem. Is it seeped through the cardboard. I never thought it would do that, and onto these pages. So these pages are kind of the whole first part of the first signature. But I think I'm just going to take my little iron and iron those out. They'll be all right. The other thing is I'm debating about covering this up or not. Apparently it was given as a gift in 1988, but I don't know if Jamie and CJ were the recipients or the givers. So I don't know whether I want to cover it up or not. Maybe I don't, because it's not like it's all scribbled all over and everything. But part of it will be covered up because of the way the spine is going to extend out a little bit. So our first job is to deconstruct it, and the first thing I do is take off the golden spine. I am going to be using my heat gun, so I will start with that and then maybe turn the video off while I finish it. It actually goes pretty fast, but in case you've never watched somebody do a golden book before, I need a little spatula is what I need, but I don't have one. I can use this though. It's really quite easy to get the golden spine off. And then what I will do once I get it off, not right away, but before I do my spine, I will cut it in half and try to wrap it around the front and back book boards. So yeah, I even tried my heat gun. So as you can see, it's starting to lift off. It usually doesn't take this long to get this off, but apparently it was really stuck. So I'm going to pause the camera while I take the golden spine off. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the little golden spine off. I think I did rip it accidentally in one place when I was trying to pull it off, but now I'm not seeing it. Maybe it just looked like it was ripped. And I'm letting this adhesive cool off before I do anything else with it. I wish, yeah, right here's the rip. I knew it had ripped. I'm just gonna put this back together. And I'm gonna get a piece of the surgical tape. There. And before I put the spine on, I'll need to cut this in half. All right, so now our next job is getting these staples out of here. That golden spine really had a lot of adhesive on it. All right, so I need to put my other glasses on for this job. All right, so if I can get this. This might be too thick to get under there. And for whatever reason, these stitches do get a little bit rusted, so I definitely don't want to get stuck by one of them because my tetanus shot is overdue. And I've been dreading getting it because let me see, there's a smaller one here. Because I know it hurts. Okay. Well, now we just need to get it out of here. And for some reason, these staples are put in opposite each other. So normally, the ones I've done anyway, all both poked out on the same side, but this one's not doing that. Oh, I'm sorry, I know I'm off camera. Why this just does not want to come out of there. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of this before it causes bodily injury to somebody. Okay, now. Oh, maybe they are in the same way. I don't know. I can get some of this out of here. Okay, so we got everything apart. Now I just have to get this staple out of here. These little tools really come in handy, I'll tell you. They're not just for jewelry making. All right, so there we go. We got both the staples out. We're going to dispose of this. All right, I got stuff with glue on my fingers. And things are sticking to it. All right, let's put all these little doodads back in here. Okay, so here's my two spine pieces. Now I cut 2 pieces of cardboard, or of this very heavy chipboard, because I do want to reinforce this. All right, so I'm going to need to cut a sliver off of here because this isn't quite 8 inches. It's actually like 7 8/16. Finish trimming this with scissors. There we go. Okay, let Let me do the other one. Alright, so hopefully, come here, you little itsy bitsy piece. Hopefully these will be the right size now, hopefully. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I am going to just set this piece aside for a moment. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because this chipboard is a little bit shiny, and I do want this to stick down. Okay, so let's set that aside to dry. I forgot to wrap my golden spine, doggone it. Well, I'm gonna still give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. Let's let these dry for a moment while I try to cut this spine. Okay, so I am going to stick this down. I had some washi tape out here. It's 1 inch. What did I do with my little... Oh, I could... I was so sure I had some washi tape on my desk. But apparently I do not. Let me grab some just a second. Just any washi tape will do. I just want to hold this down while I use my my craft knife to cut it. Wish me luck, everybody. If it doesn't wrap completely all the way around, I'm going to put lace on it anyway. On the spine, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So that worked pretty well. That worked pretty well. All right. I think so this is the back piece here. So saving the little golden spine can be a little bit fiddly, to me anyway. It might not be to somebody else, but to me it is. But I feel like it's worth it because it's a little golden book, and a little golden book, little golden spine, although this doesn't look golden anymore, is what the book is all about. And it's still a little bit too tall, I guess. Actually, let me try to trim this off before I put this down there. There. All right. Turn this off. So I want to put some glue. Well, but I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying to concentrate on doing this. I'm so sorry. Me and my froggy voice. Okay, so let me. Make sure this is going the right direction. Maybe this one is the back one. No. This one is. I'm sorry, I know I'm off camera, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to stick this down and oh, I didn't know this was going to take up the whole video, was this little golden spine. Just doesn't want to stick down. Maybe it's the glue that was on there, because there's a lot of adhesive on this for some reason. Okay, hopefully that's gonna stick. Let's go like this. So I went and spent some time downstairs today with my little. We have a pretty large house, and my room. It's our upstairs, and my daughter and the baby's room are downstairs. And I have a hip that gives me a little bit of trouble. So going up and down the stairs multiple times is really not the best thing for me to do for my hip. But, you know, I have to do it. I have to go downstairs. So instead of bringing her up here to stay with her today, I told my son-in-law I'm going to come downstairs and watch her because that's where she lives. is downstairs. It sounds crazy. I don't even know that I could make you really visualize it, but kind of make sure it's somewhat even. So I went downstairs today and spent my time with her, and she was delightful as always. She's a little shy at first. She's just at that age where mommy and daddy are everything, even though she's seen me and spent time with me practically every day since she was born. They get to that age where mommy and daddy are numero, and that's the way it should be, and I don't want it to be any other way, believe me. I really don't. And you know, they change so much at this age. I mean, they're learning constantly, learning new things, and so we had fun together. She was in her walker, and then she wanted me to pick her up, so I picked her up and played with her, and then put her back in her walker, and after a little bit she wanted me to pick her up again. But it's just so nice, regardless where I am or what I'm doing. It's so nice to spend time with her, and I'm very, very fortunate. Believe me, that's a big blessing that I count every day, that I can spend quality time with her almost on a daily basis. That's my great joy and privilege. This board is coming off here. Well, I'm having trouble with my Fabri-Tac today, guys. It's not wanting to do its job and stick like it normally does. Maybe it's the weather. It is hot outside. It's hot every day here in Houston. Maybe once we get to February, it might cool off a little bit. But then sometimes it cools off too much for those couple of days, and we end up with a freeze and everybody's power is out. Let's see, this is still wanting to jiggle. All right, I might not be able to finish my spine today. This might just need time too. Looks like this one's dry. This one isn't quite dry. Well, maybe we can go on. I would like to get the spine done. All right, so let me put some of this stuff out of harm's way. I keep thinking my trash is behind me because it usually is, but I set it over to the side today. Alright, so now I've got my spine here. I'm going to glue the spine right down the middle if I can. Here. I'm doing a 1.5 inch spine so that I can do 2 signatures. I don't really want to do 2 signatures, but I'm going to do 2 signatures. Okay, now my intentions are to kind of put this down like this. Need to leave a little bit of space. Now this is different than I did my other ones, I know. Need to leave a little space between them so this can fold up. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm doing something wrong. I'll go like this instead. No, I'm doing it right. Sorry, guys. I do believe my mind's a little bit distracted today. Alright, I'm just going to glue this like this. And then I will put another piece of paper over this. Hello, my friends, I'm back. I looked up and my camera battery was dead, which means I probably have been on here close to an hour, which I didn't want to be. So I went ahead, because I was fiddling with it, I went ahead and just wrapped the spine and brought it around to in here. Then I will, once this dries, I will glue this down and glue this down as well, or trim it off. I might trim it off and then cover this, but I'll cover it with another piece of this paper, which is a little too narrow. Like I said, I think I might trim this off a little bit. This would still come down. And put some lace down there, I think. So last time I worked with fabric, I think the last two that I did with fabric on the spine, which was a lot easier. But in the end, this wasn't too bad. I just lined them up and pretty much glued them. I think there might be a little bit too much wiggle room in the spine, but I think it'll be fine. It's for 2 signatures, and once it gets filled, it's not going to be wiggly wobbling. But yes. So I'm sorry about that earlier. I just was having problems because I forgot really how I had done it. And so anyway, it's done now. The spine is done. Both book boards are going in the right direction. So I'm going to end this video for today. Our next video will sew in the signatures. I'm going to come up with a couple of signatures. I haven't done that yet. But I will, and these are for some reason stuck together. But I'll come up with my 2 signatures, and we'll get this little book put together. And what I did for this right here, because I have this on here that I wasn't too happy about, I did copy the front cover. And actually it came out pretty decent, but that kind of takes away from the little golden book as well. So I'm not sure. I thought if I cut it out and then I tried to put some lace on here, I could maybe match the letters, at least the lettering. So I might just do that. But we'll see. I might just find a nice sticker or maybe even cut something from this paper here and patch it somehow. We'll see. We'll figure something out. And I'm not going to worry about covering this up right here because like I said, it's not scribbled on. It was a gift to somebody, so we can just keep that there as a remembrance, I guess, whoever this may have belonged to. All right, everyone, so that's it for today's video. That was enough for today's video. And we will get back to this in the next one. So we'll, like I said, take care of our signatures, and then we can just start decorating. I've got to probably make some pockets and things for it. That's the only thing about using this chipboard is for the spine. It just is so thick. But I think it'll be all right. Like I said, I'm going to put some lace on the back. All right, everyone. I'm just rambling on right now, so I'm so sorry. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd like to see my subscriber count actually get to 150 or over. But most important to me are your comments. I love your comments, and that interacting with you is really my primary reason. So forgive my voice. It's been dry and scratchy all day, but not sore or anything. So I love you all. I keep you in my prayers, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Be blessed.